Hello, students, families, and staff. My name is Ms. Nakanachi, and I'm the principal here at Mary Bethune. And welcome to our open house presentation. We are excited that we have our scholars full-time back in person, but we know after being away for so long, there's a lot of catching up we have to do. As a result, the CEO and his team created the post-pandemic learning vision. This vision is allowing us at the building level to determine how best to service our students and help them catch up on the work that they've lost. The vision says, in our pursuit of a more fair, just, and good system of education, we want each of our learners, both each of our scholars and each of their educators, to be individually and collectively presented with academically, intellectually complex tasks that are worthy of their productive struggle and allow them authentic opportunities to demonstrate their work and their learning of academic content and transferable skills in a joyful and adventurous environment. We are working to achieve this every day here at Bethune. Our agenda for this evening. As you've already seen, we've welcomed you and done an introduction of staff. This now is the Title I presentation, and during this Title I presentation, I want you to make sure you pay specific attention to our Say Yes raffle, which is an exciting announcement we're making for you tonight. And after the presentation, you will have plenty of time to virtually visit your classrooms. Your teachers are in the building right now and are live presenting to you from their rooms, so you can actually see the room and hear from them what is going on in the classrooms. If you've seen any of the billboards around the city or saw any of the publicity from summer school, our summer learning experience, you'll know that CMSD is no longer just providing an education. We are working to provide so much more, a full CMSD experience. On these slides, you'll see many of the opportunities and things that the district is doing to move our students ahead and help them be college career ready. Some of the things include transferring media centers in the buildings into college and career hubs, so our students can get themselves ready for their career and their future. We're also going to be having a new opportunity, which is called extending the K-8 day. We now have a 9th period at the end of the day, where this year our 6th through 8th grade scholars are going to be having the opportunity to participate in other learning experiences. In addition, the district is investing more time and money into athletics. And as I'm sure you already know, there is no more uniform. It's expanded and just has a small list of guidelines about what can and can't be worn to school, allowing for more creativity and individuality for our students. We're also continuing to work to make sure that every scholar has their own personal device that they can use in school and at home. And the district is working to hire parent ambassadors for each school. These are just a few of the many things CMSD is doing to build a full experience for our students. So I mentioned that we are going to now have a 9th period opportunity for extra classes and experiences. Ms. Ledford, our music teacher, Ms. Woolley, our art teacher, and Ms. Lilly, our PE teacher, are going to be teaching a period after school. During that time, they are going to be providing programming for our 6th through 8th grade scholars, and in some cases, some of our younger scholars as well. So what are these classes? They're going to include a drum circle, choir, basketball, golf, fashion design, and printmaking. And while these 9th period classes right now are targeting our middle school students, we are getting ready to launch our Say Yes after school programming, which will allow for many more students to be involved in this programming after school. Stay tuned for more information about that. There's still other exciting things going on at Bethune that we want to share with you. As we mentioned, it's really crucial right now that every one of our scholars has their own device so that they can be using them at home to expand their learning as well as within school. Ms. Bruce has been working very hard to make sure every one of our students has a working device. As a result, the teachers are working harder than ever to figure out how to change instruction so it not only uses the methods we've used in the past, but also incorporates blended learning using technology, rotating into centers, and making sure students individually get what they need. We are going to be continue using the Schoology platform, which is our online learning management system that we began last year. As I mentioned, we're soon going to be starting Say Yes after school programming. Also, we have an opportunity to provide physical and mental health through Metro Health and Beachbrook. And in a little bit, we're going to tell you a little bit about our consent form raffle, an exciting new opportunity for our families. And for sure today, you are going to learn a lot more about our One Book, One School programming that kicks off a week from tomorrow. As I hope every one of us knows, we are a Say Yes school, and we are fortunate to have Ms. Rogers as our family support specialist. Say Yes supplies support services as well as scholarships after graduation. So what are services going to look like during this year? We're still going to have Ms. Rogers working as our family support specialist. We're still going to be providing physical and mental health. It also provides free legal services for families and assists in planning for after high school graduation and college and career readiness. If you don't know the most exciting thing about Say Yes to Education, I'm excited to tell you about it now. It is the Say Yes to Education Scholarship. Any student residing in a CMSD community, which includes Cleveland, Bracknell, Lindale, Newburgh Heights, and parts of Brook Park and Garfield Heights, as long as the students from those communities are enrolled at a CMSD high school for the entire duration of high school, they are eligible for a bottom dollar scholarship. What that means is any money not received from scholarships will be covered by Say Yes to Education for post-secondary learning. As always, if you have questions, you can reach out to College Now by emailing sayyesscholarship@collegenowgc.org. Bethune is also fortunate because we're one of 4 schools in CMSD who has been piloting the integrated health program. What this means is at Bethune, your children are able to get mental and physical health services right at the school, never having to go see a doctor's office. In the picture, you can see a picture of the Metro Health bus that comes out right now twice monthly. On the bus are 2 examination rooms. There are physicians, assistants, and nurses that can prescribe medicine, who can provide vaccines, do physicals, and take care of any basic needs. Also, we are partnering with Beachbrook to once again provide mental health services. And to benefit from these services, all you need to do is fill out 1 consent form for each of your children and return it to Bethune. It's as simple as that. I know that the form is a little bit long, just like the forms when you go to a doctor's office. So we're trying to make it enticing for people to fill out the form. And here's what we're going to do. From now until October 15th, any person who fills out a form for a Bethune student, any parent who fills out a form for their Bethune student and returns it completed to Bethune before Friday, October 15th, will be entered into a drawing to win a $500 Visa gift card. So a flyer is going to be coming home with your children this week, and it will have a flyer on the top that says $500 Visa gift card and the form underneath. You can fill out 1 form for each of your children and have it returned to school prior to the 15th of October, and you will be entered into the drawing. If you've already filled out this form and submitted it, you're going to be automatically entered. Please take a few minutes and fill out the form and get them submitted to Mary Bethune. It's a great prize that someone only at Mary Bethune is going to win. This year, the district has also established a parent ambassador program, a parent who will work part-time hours at the school to help get families acclimated to the school and provide additional services and assist with family engagement. And we are excited to get our parent ambassador hired and announced to the community very soon. PACE is another program coming to Mary Bethune in the near future. It specifically is going to be focused on 6th through 12th grade students and talking about what they can do and what we can do to help them to plan for after high school graduation. We want to make sure that our scholars are exploring all of their opportunities and making choices that are going to be best for their future. And through the new program PACE, students are going to have a greater opportunity to do these things. Also, we want to remind everyone that there are high school graduation requirements established by the state. There are 2 pathways to graduation depending on your cohort. And as always, when your child gets to high school, they can speak to their guidance counselor to determine the right path for them. We will also continue throughout middle school and high school to focus on college and career readiness, looking at scholarships, as well as taking tests like the SAT and the PSAT. Those things will be occurring in high school during 9th through 11th grades. Student attendance is always crucial. Attending class every day on time improves academic success. Good attendance means missing less than 10 days in the entire school year. It increases a student's reading score by 12 points. It increases a student's math score by 15 points. And it increases a student's chance to remain on track to graduate by 34%. So how can you help? Ask your child if he or she is learning in school and what they're learning in school. Ask them if they feel safe. And if your child is having a negative experience, call the school or visit the school and speak with us about it so we can help ensure that things go better. We also ask you to monitor your child's academic progress and ask for help from educators or tutors if necessary. Make sure your contact information is up to date with the school, so if there's ever a need, we can reach you. And talk with your child about the importance of getting to school every day and making it the expectation. Also, it's really helpful to help your child maintain daily routines. COVID-19 procedures. It is crucial that we make sure our scholars are safe all day, every day, and especially while they're here with us at Mary Bethune. Some of the things we're doing to ensure this are 3 feet social distancing, universal indoor masking for all teachers, staff, students, and visitors, regardless of vaccination status, a single point of entry to the building, temperature checks upon entry, and all schools will have a nurse, and we do have a care clinic. As always, if there are any questions or concerns about COVID, we ask you to immediately call 838-9355 to receive support and guidance. Also, we want to make sure that you're aware that there are COVID vaccination clinics and testing going on across the district. Vaccine clinics will be offered at various school sites across the city. And for more information, you can call the Cleveland Health Department at 644-2222. Students who receive the vaccination will have a chance to win pro sports tickets, bikes, Walmart gift cards, Visa gift cards, and/or Cavs swag, which will be distributed after their second dose appointment. COVID testing will take place in all buildings beginning shortly. Testing is available for staff and students and will be offered in district administration buildings as well. As you're aware, the state requires many different tests that must be administered, and the district provides those supports as well. One of those supports is the NWEA assessment, where we are able to look at what students can and cannot do at this time, and we provide them support and instruction based on those results. You can always learn more about district and state tests by going to clevelandmetroschools.org/assessment. As I'm sure you're familiar with, there is a 3rd grade reading guarantee requirement by the state, and it identifies that students from kindergarten through 3rd grade must be on track in order to be promoted to 4th grade. Our school always has a meeting to prepare our primary parents and students so that you understand what these requirements are. And please stay tuned for more information about this meeting. Another program that's focused specifically on 8th grade scholars and their transition from middle school to high school is the True to You program. This will be kicking off in just a few short weeks at Mary Bethune. True to You activities and events include things like in-school advisory boards, out-of-school experiences, a culminating event in May where students get to visit a university and they get to explore other career paths. True to You is also very strong at assisting families and students to select their high school. The district also has an established humanware department, which focuses on social emotional learning and the 5 competencies and levels of school-wide social emotional learning. Many humanware programs initiatives that occur at Mary Bethune include things like PATHS, which is an SEL program for our K to 5 students, Second Step, which is the program for our 6 to 8 students. And we also have other things such as the Planning Center, conflict mediation, anti-bullying programs. Special education services, and the full gamut of them, are available through the district. At any point, if you have any questions about special education services, you can reach us at Mary Bethune, or you can call the Special Education District Hotline at 838-7733. Project ACT is another program provided by the district, and it specifically provides homeless services. If you have any questions about Project ACT or you have any needs, please feel free to call 838-0201 and they will assist. Additionally, the Multilingual, Multicultural Education Department can be reached at 838-0140. Our school receives Title I-A ESSA federal funding, and it provides some supports to our schools. It includes instructional aides and coaches, additional teachers, technology for students, reading and math programs, and family engagement. This year, our school received $3,350.70 for family engagement and programming. What's the purpose of Title I ESSA? It is to inform parents and caregivers of their rights and roles within the Scholars School building as it relates to decision-making opportunities and committees, participating in our Parent Advisory Committee, decision-making in how we spend those Title I funds, ensures that communication occurs between school and family, and also assists in removing barriers for participation. Parents have a right to know. Parents have the right to know about the teaching qualifications of their child's classroom teacher in a school receiving Title I funds. You can request your child's teacher's qualifications by asking either Ms. Bruce or myself for the information. You also can request information about if your teacher has taught for 4 or more weeks without being highly qualified, if they have met state qualifications and licensing, whether the teacher has an emergency or provisional license, whether they're teaching within their assigned certification, and whether your child is provided a paraprofessional. How can you support Title I-A programs? Participating in our SPO. You can ask to be a part of our academic achievement plan team. You can attend Title I sponsored events and support our learning in our school. And very importantly, you can participate in family engagement activities and workshops. It is important to us at Bethune and through CMSD that everyone that interacts with us has a very good experience. As a result of this, the district has adopted a program called Communicate with Heart. If you feel at any time that you have not been communicated with in an appropriate manner, you have a few options. You can give us a call at the school so we can help correct the issue, or you have the right to call the Ombudsman's office. They will also assist in resolving the issue as well. The 24-hour message line to the Ombudsman's office is 838-0090. I am so excited to announce that on Friday, October 1st, we are kicking off our One Book, One School program with the announcement of our new One Book, One School text. And the program is then going to run from October 4th to 22nd. You will receive a lot more information about this program, as well as a copy of this book that we're going to be reading. Stay tuned for more details. That concludes our Title I presentation. At this time, we are going to transition to virtual breakout rooms. Ms. Bruce and I will stay in this room and be able to support you in any way of getting in and out of rooms, however you need it. In the meantime, you can take a look at this slide to determine what room you need to go to. If your Zoom allows, you can select that room and go there. And if not, Ms. Bruce or I will assign you to that room. If you're done and need to go to another room, all you need to do is return to this main room and we will connect you to the room you need to go to. Thank you so much for coming to our open house, and we hope you have a wonderful time interacting and learning about our classrooms and our teachers.